These things will strengthen the bond of every and any Christian family. The first thing is praying together. Do everything to make sure you have a prayer time together as a family, irrespective of how busy schedules you have. It can be in the morning, it can be at night, but do everything to pray together. This will strengthen the spiritual faculty of the home. Do everything to enjoy that fellowship or that koinonia with your family together. Do everything to make sure prayer isn't absent in your home. Learn to pray together. Pray with your wife. Pray with your children. This keeps the Christian home firm. This keeps the Christian home solid. And I know as you keep to this, there is something it does to strengthen the bond in your home. The number 2 is to eat together. It is said that the family that eats together stays together. And it is very important that you should know this. Have plans to take your meals together. It strengthens the home. Don't be such a family that you eat at separate times. Learn to imbibe a culture. Learn to foster a culture in your home that everyone eats together. Everyone eats at the same time. It will amaze you how much this would help your home to be strong. It will amaze you how this would help the family bonds and tie to be very, very strong. The number 3 is watch movies together. Watch edifying movies together. There are wonderful things you can use through the visuals to teach your children. There are some things you can use to start off something in your home that will keep the family going. Enjoy this moment together. It is like you having to go to the cinema. Have time to watch movies together. I mean, in those moments, it depends on the movie. You will laugh together. I mean, whatever it is, learn to see movies together. It will amaze you how this also strengthens the bonds in the Christian family. See edifying movies together. Movies that you can find examples to show your children, to tell your wife, to tell your husband. It is very important. It keeps the marriage bond strong. It keeps the marriage alive. Learn to see movies together. The number 4 is plan family outings together. Always have the time that you go camping together. Have that time that you just enjoy with your family. It could be in the park. Have the time to always spend with your family out there, depending on the capacity that you have. Learn to have these family outings together. There is everything beautiful about it. There is everything nice about it. Learn to have this family time together. It strengthens your bond and it strengthens your home. The number 5 is to read together. Have time that you read books together. Have the moment when you do reviews on some subject in your home. You need to know what your children know about it, what your spouse knows about it. It is very important. Read commonly. Have something that all the family is reading at the same time, and also have the times when you can read on different subjects and come to shed the light on whatever you have read. None should be exempted from this, from the father to the mother to the children and everyone in your home. Have time that you read together. Have time that you bring scriptures alive together. Share it amongst your children and let them say one or two things on the scriptures. Bring books that are very edifying and let them say one or two things about this book. It would amaze you how much this would do in your family. Learn to always have that time that you seek knowledge together, because it would help you not to be destroyed. The Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. So it is important that that knowledge is in your home at all times. Learn to do the family chores together. This is the very next, and it's beautiful. Learn to create that time in the week that you do the chores together. I mean, one is doing the laundry, the other is taking care of the garden, the other is cleaning the home. All of these things, create that time that the family gets active together. It would amaze you how much this will strengthen the bond in your home. It would amaze you how much this division of labor would help you to stay strengthened as a Christian family. Have time to do the church simultaneously together at the same time. I mean, there is something beautiful that it does to the home. So create that time. Mostly this could be in the weekend, but make sure you have that time that you do the chores together. Whilst your husband is doing it, the wife is doing it, and the children is also involved. It strengthens the family bond, it strengthens the home, and it would amaze you how much this will be a blessing to everyone in your household. Now, the very next thing is to teach your family to forgive. Every member of the family, be it children, teach the family a forgiving culture, be it among siblings, be it with the spouse. Let the family always have that mindset to forgive. This would help boost family ties. This will help boost the relationship in the home. Learn to forgive at all times. Teach the home it is important that you forgive. The way God has forgiven you, learn to forgive people who have done something wrong, who have done something against you. It would amaze you how far this would take your family. Learn to forgive. Tell your children it is not right to bear grudges. Let this be also very exemplary in the spouse. Let your wife know every time that they do something wrong that you had forgiven them. Let your husband know every time he had done something wrong that you have forgiven him. Let forgiveness always be in the home, and it would amaze you how much this will strengthen the ties in your home. It will amaze you how much this would help your Christian family to stay strong and to stay well. And the very last is to do everything to have family communion. Is to do everything to enjoy a time out with God together. It is very important. Time out with God together is very important. You can have a time you fast in the family. You fast and pray together in the family. It would amaze you how much fasting and prayer beautifies the home. It would amaze you how much this will strengthen your communion and fellowship with God, and also keep your bond together as a family. Notice in the days of the Bible, every time things were not going well, when they pray and fast together, there is always these things that happen that changes the situation. So learn to create a time in your family for fasting and praying together. It is very, very important. Learn to have those alone with God moments individually in the home. Teach your children the nature to fast together. Let this be a nature that should be in your home, and it would amaze you how much it would do to strengthen your bond. Pray and fast together. It would amaze you how this would help your family to grow stronger and better together. It is well with you, beloved. God bless you, and shalom.